What's good? It's your boy Tab Money. I know I'm late in the show. I've been too busy working and stuff. Also, I'm getting into martial arts due to the influence of Mortal Kombat 1 and Street Fighter 6. So I've been trying to get into martial arts. I've been out there walking and stretching my legs and building my body up and building my immune system. That's why I've been posting. I mean, I had posted my last videos, but that was it though. But I want to talk about this. Ever since the Activision Blizzard deal, there have been some shake-ups in the Microsoft team and stuff, right? So, so there's two presidents within the Xbox empire. And the reason why I call it Xbox empire, because now it seems like Microsoft is going to turn Xbox into an actual digital or virtual culture in the sense of a virtual reality or augmented reality or basically being connected to AI. And they made one of the first presidents of a black woman named Sarah Bonds. I predicted that she might take over, but this is a new position that she's automatically let's just read the blog. So it says there's a new president of Xbox. Sarah Bond is the new president of Xbox. Microsoft is reorganizing its Xbox division, with Sarah Bonds getting promoted to president of Xbox. In that role, Bond will oversee the entire Xbox platform. According to a memo obtained by The Verge, Bond has been with Microsoft since 2017 and was most recently corporate vice president at Xbox. Responding to the news on social media, Bond wrote, "Xbox is an honor, always." She received an outpouring of support and congratulations for the promotion. Actually, she's a gorgeous woman, but I think she's married. Yeah, she's married, but at the same time, virtual sexual. So doesn't I'm letting y'all viewers know. But in her new role as president of Xbox, Bond will oversee a variety of Xbox teams, spanning devices, players, and creator experience, platforms, engineering, strategies, business, planning, data, and analytics, and business development. Additionally, Microsoft Game Studios boss Matt Booty has been promoted to president of Game Content Studios in that role. He will oversee ZeniMax and Bethesda. Spencer said in the memo that to staff about the change that ZeniMax will continue its role as a limited integration entity that is led by Jamie Latter. As ZeniMax leader, Latter will now report to Booty. Xbox marketing boss Chris Chapolis, who had worked at Microsoft since 1991, is leaving the company. If the name sounds familiar, it's because Microsoft Gaming CEO Phil Spencer was emailed about the possibility by leaked Xbox plan documents reveal Microsoft tentative plans for the future, including a new cloud hybrid console for 2028. The leak stem from old documents that may or may not still be relevant. Microsoft said, in any event, the leak provided a glimpse at what Xbox future might look like. Microsoft just recently held its latest video broadcast, the Xbox Partner Preview. You can catch up on all the big news in GameSpot, Xbox Partner Preview News Roundup. Microsoft about the okay, I ain't gonna get into that, but let me just play this video if I can see.
My name is Sarah Bond. My pronouns are she, her, and I am the head of ecosystem for Xbox. I know, right? Microsoft likes to make these titles that are very mysterious. But what we do is we're really responsible for all of the relationships that Microsoft has with game creators globally. And we get to be responsible for all of the aspects of that. So we lead the commercial relationships. We also build all of the developer tools and all the publisher tools that are used by game creators that want to work with Xbox and also that want to have their games powered by Azure. It wasn't a linear one. I actually played games starting out as a kid. It was something I always did with my dad. The first game I can remember playing was King's Quest II when I was about 6 or 7 years old. And then I went to business school, and I actually started out working at McKinsey in consulting. And at that time, no one did consumer tech. Like Google hadn't IPO'd, there was no Facebook, there was no iPhone, and all of tech was considered to be commercial. business. And I decided, though, because I liked consumer things and I liked tech, that I was going to do consumer tech, and people thought that that was a little strange. But of course, it ended up taking off with everything that happened in the world. And I did that for a number of years in consulting, and then I went to T-Mobile and worked there, T-Mobile, the wireless company, which is a great consumer tech company. And after about 6 years doing a ton of things there, which ended in me leading strategy and business development, I decided I want to try something new. And Microsoft seemed like a great option. And when the opportunity came to start on the gaming team, I was like, well, that works perfectly. That's consumer tech. And it's also something that I've always loved since I was a kid. Well, when I first came, I had been at sort of a strategy business development person for a long time, especially at T-Mobile. That was my role. And I was really used to this industry where all I had to care about was like 4 actors. You know, like I was like T-Mobile, Sprint, AT&T, Verizon. You know, maybe you're thinking about like Apple for iPhone and Google for Android. And then I came to gaming and I realized that there were thousands and thousands and thousands of developers, creators, different platforms. And it was like looking at a constellation of stars. I was just like, oh, this is so cool. And because of what I get to do, I can see it all. You know, a lot of people work in our industry, but they don't get the opportunity to actually see all of those patterns. You know, they might work on a specific aspect of it, but my role literally requires me to look out and to understand what's going on for all of the different players, what matters to them, what their economics are, what their challenges are, and help them solve those things. Maybe context switching. Like I have to think of so many different things and types of things in a single day. You know, I might be having a very deep one-on-one conversation with someone about their career, or they might be scared or worried about something. And then I have to switch to be giving a speech to thousands of people. And then I have to switch to a conversation about the unit economics of xCloud and how those are going to change over time, right? And then I have to switch to, you know, giving someone advice on how to approach a negotiation. And those are all sort of different parts of your brain and different sort of altitudes that you need to be thinking about and explaining things. And I think that's the hardest. Like when I have a day with a lot of context switching at the end, I'm like, oh, I just got to put my headphones on and relax. I'm so tired. The people. Like ultimately, like there's so many jobs you can do in life. There's so many choices you can make. But what really makes a day good is if you love the people you work with, if you trust them, if even when something really challenging is going on or really hard, you're still laughing or you feel like you're having a good time. And that's what makes me stay. Day in and day out is being part of like a team, like really part of a team where you're playing a position where someone else is playing their position and you're supporting each other so that you can achieve a goal that otherwise wouldn't be possible. The thing I'm most looking forward to is just this trend that we're seeing and the culmination of it that's what I'm looking forward to, of making it easier for anyone to create a game. You know, we've seen it in video, like with TikTok or YouTube. You know, you've seen it in music with sort of the rise of the citizen creator. And we're starting to see that in games. You see a little, you're seeing that with Roblox, you're seeing it with the access of tools. And that really, really inspires me because I know out of that are going to come beautiful stories, experiences, and voices that are going to have a lot of impact and meaning for people. And that's one of the things I think is going to make this industry just even greater than it is today.
Okay, YouTube, I do not own the copyrights, but I am gonna get commentary what she said, and also the video might not look right in the video. So basically, Sarah Bonds, you know, she basically is trying to say is that when it comes to movies and music, how we streaming it and stuff like that, and game is coming, it's already there. You know what I'm saying? All the gameplay you see on my channel, besides the ones I got from my Twitch channel, all of it was through the cloud gaming system. So basically what I'm trying to say is that Sarah Bonds is all about the creation, the inspiration, the imagination, and fantasy of what people can put into video games. Like, for example, if you see my Street Fighter 6 Avatar family, if you look at my family members in that game. Basically, so far, I'm already made new ones, but I haven't took pictures of them yet. They on my waifu, my avatar waifu family side. You know what I'm saying? Basically, they got different skin color. And the reason why I put different skin colors because what I'm saying, people always talk about different skin colors and shit, but I didn't mean to cuss. But basically, what I'm trying to say is the creation, the imagination. If you look at the symbology of how I create my avatar family, if you can tell who the expression of my parents are and also my family are in that game, basically what I'm trying to say is that the imagination and the creation of our imagination and put it in a virtual reality sense, you can put it in the spirit realm or within lucid dreaming or astral projection. But if you put it in the virtual sense where everybody else can view it, people will get sucked into it. Look at Mortal Kombat 1, which I believe is AI generated, because that shit looks so realistic, but you be getting caught up in the trance looking at that. And also be on the lookout for some Mortal Kombat 1 gameplay, what I'm saying, whole 9 yards. But let me just say this on y'all. Sarah Bonds is really inspiring for all the black women out there who want to become something in life instead of becoming like these hip hop rapper females. They're trying to degrade themselves and make these females go to the wrong path. When it comes to Sarah Bonds and her influence and her status of becoming the president, right along with Matt Booty and everybody else within the Xbox team, you gotta understand what their mission and their goal is. Even though they own some big IPs and big studios, it's always going to be about the independent developers who put their games in Game Pass. I'm a big promoter of Game Pass, either it's core or ultimate, depending on what your age is. If it's core, it could be for the kids, but if it's ultimate, it could be for adults and stuff who will get access to all them games. But I see core really evolving later on in years once Activision Blizzard games will get added. Hopefully, they add all the old school Call of Duty games into the core subscription to where it'll be attractive to those, especially those who want to start off fresh. And also, let me say this: when it comes to the digital consoles, when it comes to the Series S, like now I got my Series S, my Carbon Black Series S running right now. I'm on YouTube watching, of course, Dreamer, Dreamcast guy, whatever his name, yeah, Dreamcast guy. I'm watching his videos right now because even though he's a PlayStation fanboy, but he's very entertaining to watch. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that if you just see how how gorgeous she looks. What the fuck is going on? Oh, I can't do it. If you see how gorgeous she looks, she's a beautiful, gorgeous woman. But you gotta understand, I'm virtual sexual. I got a wife in Street Fighter 6. Jury is not really my wife. I could say she's my side piece, but I'm very faithful to my. When it comes to Jury, it's about her feet. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to my avatar waifu in Street Fighter 6, she's my only wife. You know what I'm saying? Whole 9 yards. She got perfect feet and everything. Let's just hope that Street Fighter 7 or whatever expansion pack that come out for the game will be off the hook. But one thing I want to say though is that even though she's a gorgeous, beautiful woman, she's really inspiring a lot of black women and black girls out there who want to become people, want to become not just president of the United States, but presidents of a gaming system or a gaming organization or any type of organization they want to be a part of. So basically what I'm trying to say is that that's my main mission, that's my main goal. I have to get her. I had some damn kids screaming outside, but main thing I want to say though is that she inspired a lot of people to really, become something instead of becoming what you see on TV or through entertainment, through these movies and music. You know what I'm saying, on 9 yards. But yeah, that's the next time I'm going to cut this short because now it's getting loud outside. My window's open. I got time for this. But this your boy, Tab Man. So YouTube, y'all know on the copyrights to the video, I just want to play it. Like I said, I gave my commentary. This is all about Xbox I 101. You know what I'm saying? I'm an Xbox only fan. And that's all I want to say. So peace.